So this is the new UI. It's much more compact. It's broken up to 2 stages. You got here, this is the camera track side. This side, which is CUDA only, will create this, I'll cancel that, this point cloud you see here, which is quite detailed. These point clouds, they're actually stored as a PLY file, and you can actually, there's a couple of packages online, you can load them in, and after about 5-10 minutes, it'll convert them to Gaussian splats. So you could convert this to Gaussian splat, but I haven't found one that's compatible with Octane yet. So I can't demo that with this, which is a shame. But yeah, this is now actually a tracked shot, and you'll, in fact, let's turn the background off so you can actually see that. Yeah, say goodbye to that. Now you're just looking at the point cloud and a camera flying through it. And yeah, as you can see, it's picked up all the motions, all the point cloud is pretty good. Again, you can't really use a point cloud for making masks or anything, because it's full of holes. It is point cloud. So, for example, on that arch, just pause that because it's starting to drive me mad. Literally, you could put track points all the way around here, all the way around here, and basically build a mask. And that mask will, you could use to have objects come out from that tunnel and fly down this way, But yeah, I'll drop a ball in. Don't know where that went. Okay, camera's miles behind.
Make sure you're on frame 60 or something.
Yeah, I was just going to create a key in a sec.
Yeah.
Just put it on the ground. Yeah,
that's where that splatting kind of look helps.
Yeah, because you can see it's resting on the ground there. You can build mesh objects. Actually, that looks like that's slipping. Yeah, that's not particularly good, is it? There's a keyframe at the end there. So that's probably why that's slipping. There we go, rock solid. So yeah, there's in fact, I've got it hidden. Yeah, dense mesh. I think this one was a fail, actually. Yeah, it only did that portion. And trouble is, even on a GPU, these dense meshes take ages to create. It's like I waited about, I don't know, probably about 40-50 minutes for that to create that, only to discover it just did that little bit. That's in the settings. So literally I could set that up and run it again. Where am I? You haven't got to retract the footage. So if I select frame, that was the animation I did. So if I turn all these off and leave the middle one on, you can generate dense mesh from here and import that. And you've got settings here. That was exported at high. And what high does is it has a tendency to remove points it deems as being crap. So you end up with just that. So that was actually the best bit of tracking it's got, the most accurate part. So, ideally, if you want as much mesh as possible, set it to low, open up these mesh settings. Can't remember where it is now. Might be that one. Set that low, and it will build a rough mesh. But even on GPU, I've got 2 GPUs, and it's using both. It's a slow process because it's literally meshing thousands and thousands of points.
Very thank you, Sean. Question for you though: if you were creating, and presumably you're using that then to front projection onto to have things fly behind it, right? So if it, basically your tracking is fast. If the mesh creation takes time, it's giving you something that normally would take you a shed load of time anyway, right?
Yeah.
So it is saving you time. You just might need to have dinner waiting, right? So,
running in the background, go off and do something, or open up another layout and get on with something else. But yeah, it does do texture mapping. But I've just discovered that the UV is actually upside down, which is a layout thing, isn't it? ZBrush does that. It'll have the UV flip the wrong way up. But yeah, it will bake the textures of these. I just need to flip the image, and that'll be great.
So just to end on it really, and we've seen that it tracks perfectly in 2D, rock solid, perfectly in 3D, rock solid. The meshing part of it, a little bit of work still going on with that, but not mega far away, I thought, as well. And all of that again is included as standard. So you can play with the bits that maybe aren't perfect yet if you want to, but certainly the tracking parts of that are working great now. And just a quick call out, because I know we did some testing and bits of testing, I think, with Kat, I believe. And I just want to obviously thank Kat for all the feedback and help with that, because I think it was fantastic. And
because there's this one. This took about, I guess, about an hour to track, but then also the meshing on that was quite heavy as well. But I've got a video somewhere I was going to send to Deuce. I think I did send it this morning, but it's just a quick test, and
But again, that's perfect. That's great.
Yeah, I mean the camera tracking on it is spot on. The fact that the point cloud is lining up with the footage as well means that you've got a very good track.
That is amazing.
Yeah, and again, all these you can mask out. You got reference in this point cloud where you can put your tree trunks. Or 2D track it and rotoscope it that way.
So I do think there are two major additions to 26, and obviously we showed very, very early version of this on one of the demos, but this is significantly better, isn't it? Now it's amazing and very good. Yeah. I love that logo in there. Whose logo is that? Oh, it's ours. Oh, yeah, good.
Yeah. I did render this out actually, but don't worry.
Send it to me.
Have you not rendered it?
Yeah, I can't find it. Sorry.
Okay. No. Well, we haven't done I know Ben's helping put together some of the demo versions of this and tutorials for this. So maybe what we could do is get it ready for that, and then when I do the main video for that, I'll put that in with Ben's stuff. I haven't had a chance to check, Ben, if I know you are definitely there, so my apologies. I will whip myself and check your stuff soon. So but again, a major addition into Lightwave 2026,